We've already dealt with some of these administrative items already. Do I hear a motion on 8A?
Move approval of the resolution.
8A,
Yeah.
Budget.
I would like to move an amendment, and that is to provide for 8 infant slots at the Child Development Center this fall, September.
Second.
Okay, that's I guess a substitute motion. So,
An amendment to the budget.
If I can just add that
Wait,
that
wait.
that has been a part of the budget. In your budget packet, it shows that each infant costs the city approximately $30,000, and then depending on the fees you charge, it could be city subsidized up to $15,000 or $20,000, which would put 8 times that amount would be approximately $100,000, which would put your expenditures greater than your revenues. I might also say that staff is currently in discussions with Novartis, who has expressed interest in providing or having this Child Development Center provide some childcare and other rooms for childcare for their employees who have recently lost their child care center where they had a number of children there. My suggestion is that the budget be passed as presented, and that we report back to council, I believe, on July 18th with the status of our discussions with Novartis.
I just want to add that I've been privy to some of the conversations with around Novartis, and while it's premature to announce anything before you have it in hand, I think we're going to see significant, very significant input into ECDC from Novartis. So I think we're going to be seeing in a couple of months' time an infant care program that at least equaled what we had before.
Only for Novartis employees?
No.
No, actually, I don't think so, John, in terms of the discussions that are going on. I think the Head Start room is going to be reactivated, and the facility will be fully used. And there's some very generous things in the making right now. So there's a substitute motion, but I would
revise my motion and to say that if in 30 days something comes through with Novartis, then obviously our budget need not be amended. But if not, then I want us to be committed to providing 8 infant slots this September, and that's my motion.
Yeah, well, it seems to me with all the movement here to try to attract families with children and community center life and all of the things that are doing with the school, it's inconsistent to eliminate the infant care program when you're spending all this money on all these other programs to encourage families. We created the center. The people that use it are the most needy, the people that get the subsidy, working single parents, and this is not the area to cut funding or reduce funding or not provide funding. I think these are the most necessary. Helping these people is paramount importance, should be a top priority for the city. It's been great all these years having the infant care program, and I think we should continue it.
I will reiterate that I think Emeryville families will be well served at all ages.
I call the question.
Well, that's not something you can vote on now. You think they're going to be. I
Okay.
mean, that's not something to vote on.
We're voting on John's motion. Please call the roll.
Councilmember Bukowski.
Aye.
Councilmember Davis.
No.
Councilmember Fricke.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cassis.
No.
Mayor Atkin.
No. Is there a motion on the,
To accept the budget,
Yes.
pass the resolution.
Second.
please call the roll.
Councilmember Bukowski.
Aye.
Councilmember Davis.
Aye.
Councilmember Fricke.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Cassis.
Aye.
Mayor Atkin.
Aye. And again, I'm just want to reiterate, I think we're going to see a really beefed up ECDC, and then staff are going to come back to us around the state funding and some of the other things. So there's a lot happening right there with that program right now. We've dealt with B.
Oh, I want to raise one other question. One of the other reasons that I'm opposed to, that I supported this is that I don't think any notice went out to the Child Development Center or any of the parents that have children at the facility to make them aware that the council was considering this issue. I would have liked to have had their input on it, and I'm sure they don't even know about it, so that's another reason.
Well, this has been the subject of a whole lot of discussion for several months.
Yes.
If somebody doesn't know that this is being discussed, they're not paying attention.
Somebody that goes to Child Care Center knew that the council would be considering the issue?
All right, we're
Okay,
done
let's-
with this agenda item. This brings us to